What is up, nation? We are live with the first half of a fresh case of Topps Series 2 Jumbos. In these ones, if you haven't seen already, there's a lot of cards. So we're going to go through the base fairly quickly. We'll pull out the rookies, but we're looking for one auto, one mem per box. We got sand glitter parallels in there, some numbered, and we have two silver packs that will be all sleeve and top loaded. If they don't make it to the stand, they will be when they come to you. The second half of this case is going to drop at 5:45, about an hour from now. So that'll be when that drops. We also have our dub break and our signature class break up as well. So if you are interested in any of those are available for your convenience. All right, let me get the gloves on, and then we're going to start ripping, guys. This is a longer rip, so be prepared. But, yep, this will be probably my last rip, unless we get the other ones done before I get off of Facebook. Tom will be on later today. I will be on the other platform with Gilly. And we are going to hopefully make this a nice break and pull a nice vet auto. All right, let's do it. First box. First box. Again, second half of the case. And the last half of the case, 5:45 p.m. All right, good luck to you all. Let's do it. All right. Logan Henderson. Brian Van Bell. Jack Whittle. Oh. Jonathan Pintero. Amaya. Jose Cornell. Our patch in our first pack. Saya Suzuki to the Cubbies. Josh Hoffer. Santander on the refractor. Glove work of Fried and Soto. Okay, we need 100 pointers. Let's pull a City Connect jersey. Let's pull a nice patch auto. Let's pull a nice legend auto. Winkler. Philip Abner. Belting Bros. Nick Rackett. Noah Cameron. Blas Castano. Caden Dana. Bryce Eldridge. Petey Halpin. Sandglitter, Jared Young going to the Mets. These will all be sleeve and top loader when they come. Billy Roberts off that filler. We got Nolan Ryan on the 383 strikeouts and Trey Savage on the 75 years. We'll sleeve and top load Trey. It's another Jays. Well, that's a Jays hit going to Billy off of the filler. We're going to utilize all 4 rows on this break. How's everybody doing today? Fall Fling. Edgar Cuero. Drake Baldwin on the cup. Carter Jensen. Dirt Dynamos. Max Muncy Future Stars. Aroldis Chapman on the refractor. Yandel on the first pitch for the Mets. And Shohei Ohtani on the All-Star. Jack Dreyer. Murakami on the White Sox. All those will be sleeve and top loaded when they come to you. For the White Sox, that will be Tim Keim. Hayden Harris. Akamoto, same thing. They will all be sleeve and top loaded when they come. Raldi Munez. Chase DeLauder. Paul Gravish. Jose Cornell. We got a gold sand glitter for the Mets. Bo Bichette. Out of 50. And our autos there too. Out of 50. Going to Billy Roberts and our auto. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. That is going to Matty Wills. That's some PC right there. Is that numbered? It is not. And Jackson Churio on the glitter. The sand glitter. Going to Milwaukee. That'll be sent to you in a sleeve and top load. Bryce Terang and Connerly Early. That's a nice pack. There has been 2 autos in a box. I did pull yesterday, so can still pull them. And also in the silver packs, autos are potentially a thing. PJ Poulin. Stars Align. Drew Sommers. Andrew Alvarez. Herberto Hernandez. Luis Curvello. Hurston Waldrep. Cam Smith Future Stars. Caden Dana. Muscleman on the refractor for the Yankees. Willie Mays glove work and Garrett Cole. That is half of box number 1. Moves a little closer. Rising Suns for the Dodgers. Thomas Sagsky on the Future Stars. Adele Amador. Dylan Lyle. Sprout. Jackson Joby Future Stars. Sal Stewart. Mitch Ferris. Josh Simpson. Oh! Jonathan Cannon, red glitter. 5 out of 5. White Sox. Dude, imagine if that was Murakami. Who do I like for UFC tomorrow? Who do I like for UFC tomorrow? Let me go through the card after I get this pack done. Let me get through this pack and I got you. Harrison Bader to 2026 San Francisco. Drew Andrews. Wallner, Cal Riley glove work, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hang on 1 second. I know that they're still going to fight, so I'm happy. So UFC. Who's got the Red Sox in this? Andy Collette. If you had anything that I might want, I might be a buyer. So going through the card, I think Diego Lopez against Steve Garcia. Bo Nickel Dawkins. I really don't care about the fight, but I think Bo Nickel is gonna win. Roofy's gonna definitely handle Chandler. Josh Hogan's gonna take care of Derek Lewis. Sugar Sean's gonna knock out Zahibi. Pereira's gonna win, either by decision or knockout, and Taporia's gonna win. That's my choices right there. As much as I would love Gaethje to win. George Valera. Nunez. Justin Dean. Doggin, Darnell, Cade Horton. Muscleman, Yankees, Taylor Rashi. Pulled a gold mirror of him yesterday. Sandridge. Andre Granello. Kevin Alcantara. Treya Savage. Zach Cole. Sand glitter of Sandridge. We'll sleeve and top load it. You put 300 on Lewis. Oof. I think you're going to lose that one, Tim. I think you're going to lose that one. Los Angeles Angels is Josh. Got glove work of Bill Marzowski and Mariano Rivera. I really think that Hokit is going to knock him out like no later than round 2. But if you hit, you're going to win a lot of money because Derek Lewis is definitely the underdog. Dude, that corner is jacked up. Luckily, that's a base card. All right, let's get it. Hunter Barco. Cam Sanders. Future stars Brooks Lee. Connolly Early. Josh Simpson. Kevin Alcantara. Treya Savage. Treya Savage on the gold to $3.99 or the yellow. There we go. Toronto Billy. That's a nice one. Max Scherzer on the refractor. P. Crow Armstrong and Clayton Kershaw. Also, so you guys know, I won't be on Facebook later. It's going to be Tom. I'm going to be live on the other platform with Gilly. So, I will be there, but I will be back on Facebook tomorrow night. So, feel free to pop in tonight and tomorrow. Help Tom out. Help me out tomorrow. Cody. Jake Pulish. Christian Montez. Ellen Rangel. Rafael Flores. McCade Brown. Nolan Hoffman. Zach Cole. Carter Jensen. Sandglitter, Andre Granello to the Nationals. Going to Jackie. Freddie Freeman on the glove work and Lou Gehrig. All right, last pack of box number 1, and then we're going into the silver packs. Denzer Guzman. Chase Dollander. Moises Ballesteros. Andrew Hoffman. Cleveland takes flight. Harry Ford. Alejandro Carrillo. Joel Peguero. Bryce Eldridge. Petey Halpin. Mitch Ferris. Justin Verlander, Sandglitter, Aaron Judge on the 62 home runs, Hunter Green on the 75 years. That is the end of box number 1. And then we got our silver packs. Let's hit a nice auto out of those. Again, Red Sox, if you hit anything big out of them, I'm a buyer. Huh?
I got locked out.
Jesus.
You hear me knocking?
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, I was like, maybe I shouldn't knock too much.
Oh, I was live, so I couldn't get out there. Chase DeLauder to Cleveland. Tim Kime. Jackson Cherio. All these will be sleeve and top loaded. Chipper Jones. Bobby Witt Jr. Bryce Eldridge on the rookie going to San Fran. Drew Andrews. Rafael Flores. Sandy Koufax. And Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, Tim Kine was asking me the UFC picks tomorrow. He's like, I put 300 on Derek Lewis. I literally told him, I'm like, yo, bro, you might be throwing away money.
But at the same time, no.
But if he hits, he's gonna win money.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably do the same thing. It's a good idea.
But these were my picks. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I'm picking Bo because I mean that fight I don't even care about. Roofy, Hokit, O'Malley knockout, Pereira by decision or knockout, and then Ilya, obviously.
I got Cyril winning.
You got Cyril winning?
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. That Chama creatine just came out, guys. He might be going crazy. Chama creatine, it might put him over the top.
Yo, that makes.
He literally was handing it out to freaking military in the streets yesterday. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get with Derek Lewis, bro. You never know. He might be thinking about his wife too much.
Or his pants.
Yeah. I mean, they go hand in hand. The pants came off because of his wife, and for other reasons that we can't state on camera.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chase Dollander. He is getting older though, so Moises Ballesteros. I just think that we're gonna see eventually Pereira versus Hokit. That's what I really think. Cleveland takes flight, especially after that press conference. It's just too much money in it. Brooks Lee, Akamoto, Roldy Munez, Chase DeLauder, Paul Graves, Tyler Rashi odds a 2026, 1486 on the print, going to Richard Pounder. Then we got Austin Hedges, Derek Jeter, and Kyle Schwarber. What was Derek Lewis's last fight? I don't remember.
Derek Lewis was Waldo Marquez.
Oh yeah, he
knocked him out with a stiff jab.
Fucked him up. He definitely messed his shit up. Hunter Barco, Cam Sanders, Cody Larson, Connolly Early, Christian Montez, Alan Rangel, Luis Curvello, Kirsten Waldreep, Cam Smith, Cornell, Caden Dana. Oh, there's our first auto for that. Jung Ho Lee. We hit a patch of him yesterday that was a base. Is this one numbered? Not numbered. We're going to San Fran. Drew Andrews. Any red Giants hits? I just jumped in. The only red that we hit so far was the Jonathan Cannon out of 5. We haven't hit anything else, but we just hit you a Giants auto. Stephen Kwan on the Sangler, Justin Pedroia, Jackie Robinson. And by the reds, Drew, you mean on the back or you mean like physical reds? Like you mean these reds, like that are on the back of the packs, or you're talking about the actual like number to 5s? Because that can be misconstrued. Jake Polish. All smiles. Harry Ford. Again, guys, everyone who just joined in, 5:45, we're running back the second half of this case. It is the last half of the case that we have in the shop. Last of the baseball we have in the shop. So, yeah, that'll be, oh, any reds? No reds yet. Alejandro Carrillo, and then we do have our other 2 breaks up as well. The dub break and the PYT. That's Peguero, Bryce Eldridge. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Petey Halpin, Mitch Ferris. Ooh, a green Christian Cross, whatever. To 99, San Fran again. There we go. Cam Smith, Future Stars, Refractor. That'll be sleeve and top load when it comes to you, Astros. We got glove work, Corbin Carroll, and Sandy Koufax. Dude, you never know what you're going to get with these gloves. Like, sometimes they fit just right, and then sometimes they're so loose, it's not even funny.
Was there that, like, powder in it, or no?
No, I have no powder. No powder whatsoever. All right, let's get these in. It's home. Oh, damn, Qatar freaking tied it up in, like, the last seconds, guys. 1-1. Qatar, Switzerland. Brazil's coming up next. A minute left. All right. DC dudes. Jack Little. Jonathan Patero. Josh Simpson. Kevin Alcantara. And our auto, Carson. Yo, dude, Giants are hot. That was our second auto out of the box. There we go. 2 autos for the Giants. There you go, Drew. Sandglitter, Johan Rojas, Phillies. Alec Gordon and Barco to the Pirates. Dude, they are freaking like steaming hot right now, this team. Steaming. Rising Suns. Thomas Sagsky. George Valera. Duggan Darnell. Cade Horton. Musclemen for the Stankies. Imaya. Gravesh. Cornell. Stephen Kwan on the refractor. Mookie Betts, PCA. Hey guys, the fillers always eat. That's why I say. And if you see a filler like $20+, why not take the chance? What are you gonna buy with $20? Your next lunch? You could hit like $100 card, maybe even more out of that for $20. I mean, you're up on your filler, bro. You're up on your filler. For sure. Without question. Even if you bought multiple spots. Jaden Murray, Jack Dyer, PJ Poulin, Andrew Alvarez, Herberto Hernandez, Sandridge, Andre Granillo, Edgar Cuero, Kevin Alcantara, Trey Savage, Zach Cole, Freddie Freeman. Yo, is that game used or is that game used? Is that game used, Killy? Yo, Josh, tell me if this is a game used patch. Is that a game used patch?
Yeah, it's got schmutz on it.
It's got some schmutz. Dodgers. Freddie Freeman. I've actually met this guy. He's cool as hell. That's a cool one. Hey, this could be a World Series patch right here, guys. It could be a World Series patch. That's sick. That's a dirty patch. Dirty patch. Matty Wills. Hitting the dirty patch. Freddie Freeman, some schmutz on it. Yeah, we'll get freaking MetLife right now. Look at all these Brazilians going crazy at MetLife right now. Jared Triolo. Jerry Seinfeld, Mets. Yes, I said Seinfeld. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld's in the product. Bobby Witt Jr. Hayden Christensen's in the product, too. Mr. Darth Vader himself. All right. Stars Align. Drew Sommers. Denzer Guzman. Andrew Hoffman. We're just singing Bill Nye the Science Guy? All I heard was Bill. Drake Baldwin. Caught me off guard. That was the last thing I was expecting to hear today. Carter Jensen. Dirt Dynamos. Max Muncy. Sandglitter, Hurston Waldrep for the Braves. Austin Rhodes. Scott Rowland. And Jonah Tong for the Mets. No, this is box number 2. This is box number 2. Box number 2, and we already got 3 autos and 2 mem. Good thing is we have one last half of the case left. and it will be running at 5:45. I unfortunately won't be ripping it because I'll be on the other application with Gilly. So Tom will be enjoying ripping this for you guys. He'll probably ask me to switch because he's not going to want to rip this many cards. I guarantee you. Logan Henderson. Guarantee it. Van Bell. Philip Abner. Belting Bros. Rafael Flores. McCade Brown. Nolan Hoffman. Trey Yasavage. Zach Cole. Carter Jensen. Johan Rojas, again, on the refractor. Stephen Kwan and Ken Griffey, the kid. That corner is dinged as hell. I am sorry. That is unfortunately the risk of having paper cards. All right. We got something colorful there. We got some colorful. Jack Winkler. Future Stars Amadoa. Dylan Lyle. Brandon Sprout. Beantown Buds. Dirt Dynamos. Max Muncy. Chase DeLauder. Mets. Lou Bob. To $3.99 going to the Mets. That'll be sleeved when it comes to you, Mets. Billy Roberts. Cam Smith. Future Stars. San Gliddies. Houston. Andy. Sandy Koufax. And Christy Mathewson. You were aggressive on that keyboard, my guy. You beating the shit out of that keyboard. All right. Nunez. Justin Dean. Fall Fling, Toronto. Nick Rackett. Noah Cameron. Blas Castano. Caden Dana. Bryce Eldridge. Sandglitter of Hedges for the Guardians. Pudge Rodriguez. And Craig Biggio. All right, that is the end of box number 2. We still got the silver packs. We still got one more box after this. Jackson Merrill. Akamoto on the silver pack. Toronto. Billy Roberts. Ozzie Smith. And Mark Juice McGuire. Carson Williams. Mariano Rivera. Juan Soto. Freddie Freeman. All right, we need to have something nice come out of those silver packs. The last box. Last box. All right, last box, Magic. Autos have been on the left side every time I pulled, so I'm going to start on the right side. What is that? We got a patch. And it's got a nice color to it. I don't know if it's one of one, but could be. Could be. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me. DC Dudes. It looks like it's got a super fractor type of look to it. Oh, damn. All smiles. Beantown Buds. He's going to lose his voice before the show tonight. Dirt Dynamos. Max Muncy. Chase the Lauder. Bro. Jackson Churio out of 50. Patch with the pinstripe. That's a nice one right there, Milwaukee. Luke Johnson. Nice. We got James Outman. We got Scott Yeager and Mike Trout. It's a nice patch right there. It's a nice patch. The patches have been nice. We got a Freddie Freeman Schmutz patch. We got a Jackson Churio patch, numbered to 50. That's a nice one. The mem's definitely been nice. I like that baseball always is a game used patch. All right, Denzer Guzman. Chase Dollander. Moises Ballesteros. Cleveland takes flight. Future stars Cam Smith, Harry Ford, Alejandro Carrillo, Bryce Eldridge, Petey Halpin, Mitch Ferris, Cade Horton on the Refractor Cup, going to the Cubbies. Oop, sorry about that. Josh Hoffer, Ozzie Smith, and Gunnar Henderson. Hunter Barco, Cam Sanders, Brooks Lee Future Stars, Connolly Early, Christian Montez, Joel Pagero, Josh Simpson, Kevin Alcantara, Red Sox, Ranger Suarez out of $3.99. That'll get sleeve and top load when it comes to you, Andy. Sandglider Joey Ortiz for the Milwaukee Brewers, Damsey Swanson, and Salvador Perez on the 75th. We got 7 more packs, and then the 2 silver packs. Jaden Murray, Jack Dreyer, excuse me, PJ Poulin, Murakami, Hayden Harris, Akamoto, Roldy Munez, Chase DeLauder, Paul Gravesh. Bro, out of 25, Sandpaper Van Bell. That's sick. Or wood. This is a wood card. Dude, that's sick. Tampa. Andy. $10 team. Why not? That is a sick card. What did Gilly just send? Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's to 5. Kota Sanga, Yadier Molina, and Reggie Jackson. Stars Align, Drew Sommers, Andrew Alvarez, Herberto Hernandez, Andrew Hoffman, Luis Curvello, Hurston Waldrep, Cornell, Caden Dana, to 2026 Sal Stewart. Going to Cincy. Drew Andrews, Cade Povic on the Sand Glitter, Ellie, and Drew Gilbert. All right. Half a box left, guys, and then we are done. Need a sip of water real quick, though. Please and thank you.
What's good, man?
Said I need a sip of water. Please and thank you. All right. And I was right. The auto is on this side. Unless we get topsed. Which usually isn't a thing. All right. Logan Henderson. Brian Van Bell. Jack Little. Jonathan Pintero. Ayami. Gervesh. Cornell. Sand Glitter. Brooks Baldwin. Chase Utley. Stan Musial. George Valera. Nunez. Justin Dean. Dugan Darnell. Cade Horton. Muscleman. Taylor Rashi. Sandridge. Andre Granello. Kevin Alcantara. Trey Savage. Zach Cole. Edwin Diaz on the refractor. Ken Giffrey Jr. on the glove work. Vladimir Guerrero on the All-Star. That's probably our auto, guys. Probably our auto right here. Fall Fling. Future Stars Edgar Cuero. Drake Baldwin. Carter Jensen. Dirt Dynamos. Future Stars Max Muncy. And it is Darryl Strawberry on the auto 150. Unfortunately, it does have peeling at the bottom. If you see that right there, Mets. I'm sorry. If you want me to send you a pack, if you want to try to file a claim, I can. I don't know how that works. But I will hold the box aside in a pack for the Mets. If you so choose, Billy, you let me know if you are in here. Edgar Cuero on the Sand Glitter. Going to the White Sox. For Ricky Henderson and Rutschman. I'm sorry. Dude, that's crazy. How the frig do you do that, bro? Let me get a pack out. I'm going to send a pack with you. We'll ask Tom how he wants to go about that. But, Billy, if you're in here, just acknowledge that, please. Edgar Cuero. Jack Winkler. Rising Sun. Philip Abner. Belting Bro. Nick Rackett, Noah Cameron, Blas Castano, Caden Dana, Bryce Eldridge, Petey Halpin, Tanner Hawk on the refractor, Babe Ruth, and Kirby Puckett. We're down to our last pack. Thomas Sagsky, Amador, Dylan Lyle, Brandon Sprout, Jackson Joby, Sal Stewart, Mitch Ferris, Josh Simpson, Darrell Hernandez to 150. Athletics, Luis Gill, Jackie Robinson, Murakami to the White Sox. Drew, how does it work? Do I have to send him a pack and a box, or do I just send the card to him and he can file a claim? Like, I don't know how that works with Topps. Like, I don't know if they're going to ask for proof of purchase. I don't know if they do it for breaks. I don't know how it works. So I want to be able to make sure he gets what he's supposed to. All right, last 2 silver packs. Lawrence Butler. We got Kyle Schwarber, Sammy Sosa, Tariq Skubal. All right. Imai, Basello, Gunnar Henderson, and Paul Skeens. That is our break, nation. That is our break. Yeah, I'll have to ask Tom and see what he wants to do. But thank you for the advice, Drew. I appreciate it. All right. Can I get the phone for a picture real quick? Thank you.
Like a selfie?
Somewhat of a selfie. All right, guys. That was a fun break. The other half of the case is going to be at 5:45. So if you aren't in it already, make sure you get. Well, if you are going to want to get in it, make sure that you get ready because that is going to pop. And it is only the last half that we have. So we got to make sure that whoever wants to get in, they get in because I don't know if we're getting any more. That's entirely up to Tom and CK. All right. Recap time. Murakami, 75-year. Treya Savage, 75-year. Andre Granello on Sandglitter. Rashi to 2026. Darrell Hernandez out of 150. Cade Horton on the refractor on the cup. Chase DeLauder silver pack. Treya Savage yellow to 399. Javian Sandridge Sandglitter. Saya Suzuki on the game used mem. Sal Stewart to 2026. Bryce Eldridge out of the silver pack. Christian Koss out of 99. Edgar Cuero, Future Stars. Sandglitter. Akamoto on the silver pack. Cam Smith on the Future Stars Sandglitter. Hurston Waldrop silver. Sandglitter Future Stars. Bobichette gold Sandglitter to 50. Daryl Strawberry to 50. That's how it came out of the pack. I am going to see what Tom wants to do with that. Brian Van Bell on the wood to 25. Carson Seymour on the auto for the San Francisco Giants. Young-Ho Lee on the auto to the San Francisco Giants. Mason Wynn on the auto to the Cardinals. Freddie Freeman on the dirty patch. That one is not numbered. Jonathan Cannon, red Sandglitter, 5 out of 5. And Jackson Cherio on the game used mem with the pinstripe out of 50. Appreciate you all again, Nation. Again, 5:45, last one going live, and then those other 2 breaks up. Let's get those closed out. See you guys in a little bit.